Hey guys, today I'm filming my update for Nightmare on Panning Street. I do have two products that I am rolling out for this update. The first one is this Facial Radiance Intensive Peel from First Aid Beauty. This I had in for the Prom Hellraiser, and my goal was to finish it, which I have. I cannot squeeze any more product out of this, so that one is finished. And the next product is this eyeliner from Urban Decay. This was for the Prompt the Blair Witch project, and my goal was to use the black eyeliner 13 times, and I have done that, so I'm rolling this out as that is a goal met. Then for the products that I still have in this project, the first one is this nail polish. My goal is to use it 10 times. I have only used it twice so far. Then I have the JD Glow eyeshadow in Sin. My goal is to use this 15 times. I've only used it 12 times so far, so 3 more to go. I think that one I can probably roll out by my next update, hopefully. Then for Frankenstein, I had a Franken highlighter, and my goal was to use this 30 times. I am at 20 uses so far. That's what it looks like right now. This highlighter is a bit deep for my skin tone right now, so I'm not focusing on this, but I will get back to it once I use self tanner or get tanned naturally. Then I had in this double-ended lip gloss and lip stain from e.l.f. My goal is to finish off this lip gloss. I have been using it on and off. It's a slightly sticky lip gloss, so it's not my favorite, but I basically use it like a lip balm during the day just to have something on my lips. It doesn't add much hydration to my lips, but it does prevent them from drying out. Then I had in the eyeshadow from Metropolis. This is in the shade Lethal, and my goal is to use it 13 times. I'm still at 1 use on it. I've just been doing more plummy and purple looks or more neutral looks. I haven't really been into warm tone greens recently, but it is a shade that I really enjoy, so I will eventually get back to using that one. Then the next product I rolled in during my last update. This is the Mario facial spray. I've only used it 3 times, I believe, and my goal is to finish it off, so it won't be too hard once I get back to wearing a full face of makeup more regularly, but right now I'm just usually applying concealer and eyeshadow, so I don't really need a facial spray. Then I had in this palette from Makeup Revolution, and my goal was to use this palette 13 times. I have used it 11 times so far. I have used each shade in this 1 time except for this yellowy cream shade right here. I've been using these lighter shades as brow bone highlight. I've been using the deeper ones in my eyebrows, and I've used some of the mid-tone ones as a transition shade, but I've only been using 1 eyeshadow every time I've done my makeup look just to meet my goal on it. This is an okay palette. I just don't really need more mattes to work on right now, so I'm not reaching for them naturally. Then I had in this palette from Makeup Revolution, and my goal was to clean up the mess that it was and to use this palette 13 times. As you can see, I have cleaned it up as best as I could, and I have 8 uses on it so far. For the most part, I was using the broken bits from this shade. I didn't throw it out. I have it in a loose eyeshadow container, but the reason I didn't press it back into this original pan is because, first of all, there was a lot of product, and it's also a very flaky shade, and I didn't think it would repress the best, so I was in a hurry, so I just put it in a loose eyeshadow container. So yeah, the shades are nice. I don't usually reach for pinky eyeshadows very often, but it's not bad. The textures work well. Most of these are kind of flaky though, and they work better as a topper, like with something underneath them. Otherwise they can sometimes look a bit patchy, but on top of other eyeshadows they look really nice. Then I had in this Coty Airspun powder. My goal is to use this 13 times as well. I've only used it 3 times. I have 2 other setting powders in other projects, and I'm just reaching for those more, but once I meet my goal on them, I will reach for it. Or if I want to set my foundation without changing the color too much, I'll use this. But I don't really like this powder under my eyes. It makes them look very dry, so yeah, I haven't been reaching for them a lot. So I will be rolling in 4 new prompts for this update, just because with rolling in 4 prompts, I'll still have the total number of products under 13. So I think as long as it is 13 or under, I should be fine. The first prompt I rolled is number 8, Psycho. Wait, no. The first prompt I rolled was number 17, Paranormal Activity, and that is an item that never seems to leave or disappear from my collection, and that is liners. I never seem to purchase them, but they always seem to end up in my collection somehow. So I decided to go in with a liquid liner this time. Liquid liners I definitely don't reach for naturally, just because it's not a medium I'm very comfortable with. I don't use it on clients because it's hard to maintain hygiene. I would have to open a new liquid liner for every client, so it's just not something I'm very comfortable with using because I'm not used to using it. But I do have quite a few liquid liners in my collection, and I just like to use them. My goal is not to use it up because I will never be able to use up a liquid liner, and I know if I put it in to use it up, I will probably just end up not reaching for it at all. So my goal is just to use it 13 times. I think it will be hard for me, but it should be possible. Then the next prompt I got was 14, The Shining, which is an item for which you have a backup. I usually don't buy backups for the same products, but something I do have backups for is the Color Max Maximum Volume Mascara. This is my favorite mascara just because it's the most budge-proof mascara I have tried so far. Like, this is actually one of the backups. This one is the one that I have in my Throwback 30 project, so the one I am currently still using, and then this one is another backup. So yeah, obviously this is my favorite, and yeah, my goal is to use this one up. This is definitely a long-term product because I currently have another mascara that I just opened up last month, so this will be in this project for at least 6 months, I think. because I would have to finish that mascara first before I open this one. Then the next prompt I got was number 1, the ring, and that is an item you want to expose the ring on the pan. I realized that I don't actually have that many products that have a ring on the pan. Most of them are flat for some reason, but I did find one, and it is actually a product I previously had in this project. It's this blush right here. It's the blush in Sprinkle Magic. I had this in for The Lost Boys previously, but I had met my goal of using it 13 times for that prompt. Right now my goal would obviously be to expose the pan. I'm not sure if I have to expose a part of the pan or the whole, a part of the ring or the whole ring. I would have to figure it out, I guess. But yeah, this is definitely a long-term product because the pan is actually quite deep, as you can see. So it will be a struggle, but it's okay. It's a pretty shade of blush. And my only other option would be an eyeshadow from Juvia's Place, which would be even harder to pan, I think. The last product I'm rolling in is for the Prom Friday the 13th, and that is a summer themed item. For that, I decided to roll in these 2 sunscreen samples because summer is definitely the first thing I think of is sunscreen. Now these are obviously a gimme item for this prompt, but I previously had these in my samples edition project pan, like 2021 and 2021, but I didn't actually end up reaching for them because I just forgot I had them. And yeah, I definitely don't want them to expire on me, so my goal would be to finish off both of these, and hopefully, because I have some easier product, I'll actually roll out at least 3 items for the next update. But that is all for this update. I hope to talk to you guys again soon. Bye guys.